Welcome to One Lap. Today we're putting around the 2020 Mini Cooper SE. This is the all-electric brand new Mini. I'm pretty excited. So the Mini has 181 horsepower, all electric. It's a conversion. Basically, it's a factory conversion. It's a internal combustion chassis that BMW Group has shoved a battery into. You can go and buy this car today at your local Mini dealer. It's really cool. If you're interested in seeing more, I've done videos on the Out of Spec Motoring YouTube channel and Inside EVs linked below, and you can see a lot more about the Mini Electric. With that said, let's jump in and talk a little bit more, doing one lap of our track here in North Carolina. All right, we're here at the start finish line. Let's get the car set up. So we're gonna go sport mode. I already have DSC off. I've tested, it is not truly off. The car is still stopping extreme wheel spin. It seems they've coded the car to not really give it full power, because unlike a gas car, if you really spin up this front tires, I mean, there's no gearing, so it'll just go forever. It might snap an axle. BMW's had problems with that on the i3, and the reason I keep saying BMW is they own Mini. So let's go do a lap, and in 3, 2, 1, hard power off the line. We know electric cars are great for torque. This thing really performs quite well. It seems to give full power at 30 miles per hour. Okay, we're coming in 78, 82. Let's see, braking at the 100. Really kind of good brakes. It does regen off the pedal, so we're going to be blending regenerative braking and full physical brakes. I'm floored, but it's not giving me full power. There we go. It seems to limit power in the corners. Confidence in cornering, except it's very understeering. Very understeering. Wow. Normally in Minis you can get lift-off oversteer. In this car, not really at all, unfortunately. The tires make a lot of noise, but there's grip left over. They are eco-friendly tires. We're down through the new section of the track, which is great. And coming out through this corner, this is all this car can give. Now I'm floored again, and it's not giving much power. Very understeery, but that's okay. It's dead silent in here, but it drives like a Mini does. You know, there's a lot of upgrades you can do to these cars, like rear sway bars and a few other things. This would really benefit from it. I noticed earlier today, because I've been driving the car hard, we're at 50% state of charge. We're down to 45. Yeah, this happens. It kind of gets hot and kills the power. See, this car is using older technology from like an i3, and so it doesn't have the best cooling strategy for its powertrain. So we're already limited to less than half the power. Granted, the car did start kind of hard. I was able to get a full lap out of it before, but not anymore. And this really doesn't need to be the case for electric cars anymore. Like a Tesla doesn't do this at all, like a Model 3. And full power out of the straight, and we're severely limited on power. Look at this. Now it's creeping back up, but 50% power. We could have been going so much faster. But whoa, I love the Mini. This thing is so great. I'm all about it. Handles very predictably, and that's a lap. There's no parking brake, so you can't do big skids. It's got an electronic one. Let's try it though. Nope, doesn't do anything. So yeah, well, what the Mini's really going to be great in is an autocross-like situation. So I guess I'll show you how nimble it is. You can really just get it around these tight corners like this, and it will pull itself out. Handles quite well. It's really the tires that are just letting it down here. So I like the Mini. It's not a track car at all, because it just kills all the power and overheats. But for like a back road blaster, 100%. I'm all about this thing. It's perfect. Before I show you the lap time of the Mini, as with every one lap, I'd like to make a little disclaimer. There's always going to be more room left on the table in these laps. I'm definitely not pushing the car 10/10ths. The reason I show lap times is just to give you a general idea of how this car stacks up across many different vehicles. And if you're interested to see all the lap times of the one lap videos, there's a document in the description below that I keep updated with every one lap time and a link to each car's video. And not to delay any longer, let's share the lap time of the Mini Cooper SE, the full electric 30 kilowatt hour version. This car did a 2-minute 6-second lap. Now that is not impressive, to be honest. The Mini is really fun to drive. It has a great handling bias. I think a few suspension tweaks, such as a larger rear sway bar, will help cure some of the understeer that this vehicle has. But other than that, it's a Mini. It's tons of fun. Thanks so much for watching One Lap. Keep it to the floor, and we'll see you on the next episode.